guys, XX Rapid Fire here, and today we're going to be continuing on with a project that we have not been able to get back to within at least a good 7 or 8 months. Dust and Elysian Tale. It has been at least a good 8 or 9 months since we've posted a video of this on our channel. We've been caught up in multiple other projects that that have caught our attention, as well as this one. I mean, it's a pretty good game. If you guys hadn't already watched one of my videos, I said that in the previous video that this is a very good game. It's 2012's best game of the year. What's not to argue about that? It's a really good RPG game, and it really just everything that should be there is there. Like the action, the fight sequences. It's really good shit. But either way, yeah, we're gonna finally be continuing on with this series. It's been a little while. Like I said, it's been at least a good 8 or 9 months since I posted a video of this game on the channel. And yeah, we've come back here finally to continue on. And yeah, in our previous video, we winded up roaming through the Everglades and continued on with the first chapter of the story, Destiny. And yeah, there we arrived on the outskirts of Aurora village, and it started off with us running into a couple who was in trouble by a group of monsters, and there we slayed them all. And shortly after we helped the couple, we kept traveling along the route and arrived in the entrance of Aurora village, and there we met some uncommonly guards that gave us the 101 breakdown of what was going on about monsters surrounding the village, near the entrance of the village and stuff, and that if they're wandering on to the village grounds now, things must be getting more out of control than what they already are. So yeah, further on, after talking to the guards, we wound up meeting with some of the village residents, and there they some of them were nice, some of them not so nice. And yeah, we met an Australian known as was he Australian? I think he was either Australian or English, I don't know, like, or he could have been British, I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, we wound up meeting, he was the first townsfolk we met, and Augusta, who was his name, wound up giving us a quest to drop off some materials to the blacksmith in Archer's Pass. So apparently these townsfolk give you extra quests to do, or missions or whatever. Then we wind up meeting with Moscow, and he's a young guy who happens to have a girlfriend who's in Denham, and he hasn't been able to get word to her yet that monsters have been around the village attacking, so she won't know if he's alright or not at the moment. So told us that if we pass through Denham to give her word that he's alright and everything's fine. Then we wind up meeting Ginger, who is going to be one of the more main characters of the story. And her background goes a little bit deeper than that. Apparently she had gone through a tragedy a year ago, which that's pretty much all we know at this point, is that she's been depressed and doesn't have confidence in herself or others for that matter to keep the peace in the village because of this tragedy that she endured a year ago. And that's about all we know about that. I mean, we're not going to spoil anything because we do know everything about the game, but we're not going to spoil all that for you guys. So yeah, afterwards, talking to Ginger, we ended up finding a cavern further on down the route, and saved there at the save point. So yeah, that's where we're going to be picking up off of. So let's go ahead and resume the game. Let's do this shit. So here we are at the save point. Fidget's already detecting a treasure nearby. I'm not sure if it's up ahead. I think it might be up ahead from what it looks like, because like I've told you guys in the previous video, the green/blue marks, or or the just outright blue marks or green marks can mean something And with the green and blue, it's usually treasure. Blue, which is outright save point. And I think the green was the destination point, if I remember right. Either way, let's go ahead and move on. And here we're going to meet the mayor of Aurora Village. So let's go ahead and have a chat with him.
Good day. I'm Mayor Bram. So, you're the hero I've been hearing about.
It's nothing, really. We're just passing through.
No need to be modest, my friend. We can't thank you enough for your help. Things have been rough in Aurora of late, so having a true hero in our midst is really boosting morale. So, what's your name, son?
Dust. My name is Dust. And some of the villagers I've met, they don't seem quite as pleased as you.
Ah, are you talking about the Watchmen? You must understand, hardly a day goes by without some monstrosity attacking our peaceful village. They were simply being cautious. Take my word, I'm sure they meant no ill will.
There was also this girl.
Yes, that could only be Ginger. She can be a bit of a handful, but don't pass judgment on her like that. You have no idea what she's gone through this past year.
She looked pretty upset about something.
Don't concern yourself. We have other matters to discuss.
What help could I possibly provide? A few giants in a field seem like the least of your problems.
Yet again with the modesty. You're no mere travelers, that much I've gathered. Mineral merchants don't wield blades as impressive as yours, Dust. Please, we really could use the help.
I don't know. I'm searching for something myself.
Then perhaps we can help each other. If you help our village, I promise I'll do whatever I can to help you. But I can be of no assistance while our village is constantly attacked by these creatures. We suspect their leader is close by, and if you could...
Whoa. Hold on a second. You're saying those mindless thugs have a leader?
Until recently, they would attack us in small groups. Nothing we couldn't handle. Now, they coordinate attacks on a much larger scale, hitting the village on both sides, driving our forces apart. I assure you, whatever leads these things is experienced in warfare.
What do they want?
Our land, I imagine.
Just a casual observation, but they don't seem the farming type.
Well, whatever it is, it's become a serious problem. If you truly are as capable as I hear...
You want us to find their leader?
It certainly would cripple their advance. You'd be doing the entire village a great service.
How about it, Dust?
Well,
You feel a conflict of emotions. This is good. I will abide by your decision, Master. I trust you to take the right path.
Helping this village is the right thing to do. But it's more than that. It's almost like I know these people. Like I have to help them.
I think that strange feeling you've got is a little foreign concept called compassion. I'm proud of you, Dust. Of course, if you said no, I'd need to bite your face off.
Charming as always, Fidget.
I think you've made a wise decision.
All right, Mayor Bram, you've convinced us. We'll do what we can to help stop these attacks.
That's my boy. The Watchmen reported increased monster activity to the east of our village. I imagine that's where you should go. But do be careful. Strong as you may be, I've seen many fine warriors lose their lives to monstrosities.
I understand, Mayor. I'll be careful, and I'll be back.
Looks like we gotta do a new mission now. Gotta go track down the mindless thugs leader, as Fidget put it. Alright, so now we got another resident here to talk to.
You're the outsider.
Yeah, that's me.
That's great. So you must know your way around out there. Maybe you could do me a favor.
Depends on the favor. What is it you need?
Well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fail, and I'm in charge of keeping our guards well equipped.
Oh, so their poor equipment is pretty much your fault.
In so many words, yes. But it's not like I enjoy giving them subpar equipment. If I had better materials, I could make better gear. Tell you what, if you could bring me 5 imp hides, I would gladly buy them off you for more than the shop will offer.
I'll keep my eyes open.
Much appreciated. I'll be waiting right here.
What? You can't go get him your blooming self? Why not? Alright, so yeah, talk to Mayor Bram, and now he wants us to go after the mindless thugs leader. And we had a chat with Frail. Yeah, Frail, I believe. And he wants us to find 5 imps to make better armor for the soldiers here in Aurora Village. And we're coming up right here to the area selection screen, or level selection screen, or whatever you would call it. And yeah, Mayor of Aurora has asked us to travel east to Abadee's forest and find the leader of the monsters attacking the village. So yeah, but we're gonna go away from that for a moment to go deal with Augusta's quest, which is gonna be in the Archer's Pass. And then once we're done with that, we'll come back to Abadee's forest and start the search for the mindless thugs, the leader. And as you can see on the Aurora Village, we only got like 25% of the gold and 37% of the quests done. Okay, so now we're moving on to Archer's Pass. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's go exploit the mistake that this game made about the Blacksmith. Because that's the only part of the game that's really, you know, that's really broken, and you know, or the only part in the game that's really broken, and why they didn't correct it is I can't really understand.
Flapping.
What? That isn't you?
Hey, don't make that much noise.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've got company.
I don't make that much noise. Whoa, not these guys. We already dealt with these guys earlier, and these guys were really annoying. Whoa, did he slay me pretty quickly? It was like a two-hit death right there, man. But they put us all the way back in Aurora Village again, because that was like, I guess, our way to save point, so... Oh, so they want me to... Okay, so we gotta actually re-talk back to... Okay. I thought, you know, after you died...
Good day.
That,
It's...
Okay, because we already just talked to him about that, so... And we'll just go through Frail, too, because we already dealt with his as well, so... Alright, there we go. Now let's go back to Archer's Pass. Yeah, we gotta, yeah, that was our warm-up there, and that kind of... So we gotta remember to be on our guard, because we're playing hardcore here, so it's a little bit different than playing any of the other lower difficulties. Gotta be more on your toes, you can't, you know...
Hear something flapping?
You can't really,
That isn't you?
make too many
Hey,
mistakes.
don't make that much noise.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've got company.
Yeah, see, 'cause those guys take monster damage off you if they land a blow. Ooh. Yeah, gotta really be careful with that. Gotta be ready to parry that those moves too, because those ones are just one hit, you know, 2-hit quitters pretty much. They just own you pretty quick if you ain't prepared to parry. Which is fine, because we knew this difficulty wouldn't be a walk in the park, as you know, as fast as the other two difficulties were. They were like way more of cakewalk than hardcore. So we didn't expect to like whiz right through it, really. Just gotta get back, work our way slowly back into the game here.
Lapping?
What? That isn't you?
Hey, I don't make that much noise.
Wait, you're right. Look out! We've got company.
Alright. Swinging our way back into it again. Nicely done. That's how you want to do it. Like I told you guys, see? Just getting back into the fray of the game. We've been off for about 8-9 months, so... Okay, moving up. Alright, not too shabby, not too shabby. Okay, we got a blueprint. Nice. Check that out. Wait a little bit. Moment here. Ooh, nice. One of these giants. Remember these guys? These guys are like one-hitter quitters. They hit you even once, no matter how much health you have, and you're pretty much done. That was a critical hit. Nice. Those criticals are going to be really good to have. Oh! Not so much when that giant stomps on me, though. He definitely dished out a critical hit on me right there. Thank you. Alright, moving on. Alright, we'll have to try to avoid this giant this time, not get killed by him. him. Nicely done. He's done. And we leveled up. Nicely done. We'll do it for health this time. Upgrade anyway. Look at all these guys. Look at all these guys. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of them. If any of these guys connect with us twice, it's all over. Oh, and by the way, guys, this is where one of the friends can be found for the sanctuary too. If you bring them over this way, I believe it leads over to the area to where the friend can be saved, or it's somewhere up this way, I think, or somewhere over here. Can't remember exactly. I think it's somewhere over this way, if I remember right. I don't know. Somewhere. Anyway, we got another slime beast. Gotta love these guys. These guys are... Ah! See, he almost took us out in one full hit, so that's pretty crazy, huh? I just couldn't parry him fast enough. So, I had to risk using some healing items.
Oh my, you really should have saved first.
Keep your distance. They will detonate if you get too close, but are vulnerable when taking a deep breath.
Perfect for a ranged attack. Let me at him.
Okay, so basically, Aurora was, and Fidget were once again breaking the frickin' fourth wall. My god. They just gave it dead away. But they didn't let you figure out that Fidget was the key. They actually said, she actually said that she could get a target attack in. So that automatically made it, you know, breaking fourth wall rules right there. See, because you could have figured that out if you would have, you know, for people who, you know, you could have easily figured that out when she demonstrated her attack earlier in the game. And, you know, they kind of broke the fourth wall by having to tell you to use Fidget. Not to mentioning, you know, you can easily figure out that if you combine your Dust Storm with Fidget's projectiles, that you can set off the bombs, you know. It's not really, it wasn't really something that was, you know, too hard to figure out necessarily. And yeah, this is gonna be, these are the traps pretty much set up by the Blacksmith, if you guys hadn't noticed. Like, she left, plums in the, attic here, apparently. And these things pack a wallop too, so if they hit you, you're gonna be feeling it. Went up this side of this armored statue. I like how they incorporate that in there as, you know, part of the ground you have to climb up on to get to the top of the Archer's Pass. And it seems like we got a little secret here, guys, so it looks like could be a treasure or a hidden item or something. So before we go and see the blacksmith, oh, okay, that's right, this is the blue resonance gem door. And in order to get past, you have to have the blue resonance gem, which we will be picking up here shortly from the blacksmith. So, but yeah, we're gonna exploit this one part of the game that the makers of this game had messed up critically on. And I mean, when I say critically, I mean they messed up bad. I mean, yes, it's a very good game, but you know, I am obligated to point out and exploiting the mess ups in games sometimes. I know you guys feel like I may wreck it, but you know, it has to be done, you know. Even though I like the game and it's probably 2000, you know, it's most likely and definitely is 2012's best game of the year, I gotta exploit it, you know. It has to be exploited. And like I said, I exploit all games, so you know, it's not like I just do it to this one. And once again, here's another blue resonance gem gate. But I can't go through it until we have the blue resonance gem. Which, like I said, we will begin from the blacksmith. Which we are coming up on her, not her, we'll be coming up on the blacksmith here shortly. So, I don't know why. Oh, and keep in mind, by the way, guys, that's what I was trying to say when I mentioned her, Fidget's, you know, Fidget only gets back power when you use it in a combo, so you want to hit, you know, try to have her projectiles hit some of those bombs so you can form combos using the projectiles when hitting the bombs, that way you get back some, you know, otherwise, you know, otherwise you don't get back energy for using her projectiles. So I chained it and gave me 20 experience points. It's because I chained it. So. Okay, and here we go. Here's the surprise. It's a female, not a male. Big exploitation of the game.
Everyone, calm down, please. So, you were the ones making all that noise up there.
Not intentionally. By the way, do you know you have blobs in the attic?
No, those. They don't bother us. And they tend to keep the other monsters away.
If I knew we were having company, I'd have cleared them out myself. Sorry about that, I guess. So, what brings you two this far outside Aurora? I'm assuming that's where you're from.
I'm Dust, and this is my companion, Fidget. We're here to deliver these materials on Augustin's behalf.
Oh, well, nice to meet ya. I'm Hayley, and this is my brother, Maddie. Don't mind him. I see you've got a blueprint there. Mind if I take a look? Well, this doesn't look too hard. Tell you what, if you can find me the materials for it, I'll craft this item for you.
And yeah, we got an introduction to the blacksmith, and it's definitely not a him. So yeah, another, like I said, I had to exploit that part of the game, you know. I felt like I had to, because they, you know, had made a big critical error there when Augusta said him when he was referring to the blacksmith. But either way, yeah, she has, she basically, just like, you know, the Augusta said, you know, before, and she's saying now, blacksmith crafts items for you. And, you know, if you have the materials necessary to do the the blueprints with, she'll craft the item for you. So let's see what we can get crafted here, because we got some items. Let's see here what we got. We got armor. Can we craft this? No, we need these as materials, so we still need this, and we still need one more of these, and we need 2 of these before we can craft that. Okay, so let's see what else we can craft. That's all we have. I don't know why it's... Okay, let's see, can we craft this? Now we're missing the spearheads. What about... Sorry guys, it's so sensitive. I don't know why it's so sensitive. I'm trying to... It's like super sensitive. It's not letting me go over there, do it. I don't know.
Thanks,
We'll
Hayley.
deal with this some other
And,
time.
Just because I like you, I'll give you a blue resonance gem. Don't know if you caught it on your way up, but there's a big blue door at the foot of Archer's Pass that this will open. Just inside the door is a teleporter that'll take you right up here. Makes return trips a lot easier. So you can come and visit anytime you like.
I'll be honest, even with the shortcut at the foot of the pass, I'm not sure I'll be able to make it up here too often.
Well, my dad did have these little receiver things he'd give to his regular customers to transport goods back and forth. Unfortunately, I don't have any of them to give you. Let me think. If I remember correctly, one of my dad's customers dropped one somewhere in Abadi's forest. If you were to find it, I could craft your items and send them to you through the receiver whenever you want it. Dad normally gives his customers a blue resonance gem, so check for blue resonance gates in Abadi's forest. Need anything else?
Alright, well, let's see if it hasn't worked itself out here. Well, it's still kind of acting glitchy. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know. 'Cause it doesn't let you... Oh, wait, there it goes. Okay, joystick. Alright, so can we craft this? No, we're missing 4 more of these items. Okay, so we can't craft that yet.
Need anything else?
Okay, anything else that we can craft? Nope. Okay.
Need anything else?
Alright, well, we're good, pretty much.
Thanks, Des. Don't be long coming back.
Okay, so we got 1,184 experience for me, Hayley the Blacksmith. So let's get going here.
That went incredibly well. Do you know why?
I don't know, Fidget. Why?
Oh, don't be so dense. It's because she likes you.
Don't be so
What are you
dense.
talking about?
You didn't see the signals? She was giving you the signals.
That's great, Fidget. Really, I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry, Fidget, but Dust is not a female. It's harder for guys to pick up on that kind of thing, you know, sometimes when their mind isn't, you know, there. You know, I've always wondered what is that statue in the background? Like, who is that supposed to be? Alright, either way, you got the blue resonance gem, so now the blue resonance gem gate opens, and above us is a teleporter. Teleports us from the top of the mountain down to the bottom, just like Hayley had talked earlier about. And we got a note, so let's check out what this note is. The girl. I don't think it was that one, was it? I think it was. The girl, don't worry, I put her in a cage in a safe place. If you ever need to find her, just climb up high above the wooden bridge near Denham. And don't try doing that wall jump move of yours to get to her. You'll fall and break your neck. Oh. Okay, so they're talking about a friend, another friend in the sanctuary that we can get. But yeah, either way, like it says, you can use these this blue resonance gate gem to use the teleport to get up to the top of Archer's Pass and back down again. So yeah, so let's go ahead and we'll go back to the nearest save point here, which shouldn't be too far up here, I wouldn't think. Off these guys there before we actually save here. And we just leveled up again. Awesome. Forgot there was a bomb here too. So we'll have to check for any hidden areas around here. But for now, we're going to stop the video here. And so yeah, you guys seen the Blacksmith, and we exploited it, that it was a female and not a male, like Augustov has said. So when we come back, we will be heading to Abadi's Forest to hunt down the leader after checking out around here all the hidden areas. So if you guys have enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, comment below, and of course subscribe. Keep up with all my stuff here on Gaming HG Tactics. Hope to see you guys on the next video. This has been XX Rapid Fire, guys, and I'm out. Peace.